So here I have the driver figure that I'm going to use in my RC. Driver figure is a Tamiya driver figure. This one is from the 4x4 driver figure. This one's quite straightforward to do. So that's an item 54416. And if you're used to doing any form of kits, it's very straightforward to do. So the arms come in 2 halves and the head come in 2 halves, and you get 2 different style of heads. You can either use the standard figure head, or you can use one with the crash helmet on. I've chosen the one with the without the crash helmet. So I've used just a styrene cement. It says use a model cement for assembly, as you can see here. Straightforward. Use a plastic model cement. Again, I've just used a standard model cement that you can buy from the shops quite easily. And yeah, you even get a nice little steering wheel. Probably going to adapt that steering wheel a little bit to look a little bit more Range Rover like, because it's going in my Range Rover. And I've got to paint him, and somehow he's got to fit inside the model. He's quite a large figure, but he should go in, and I should be able to find a place for him to sit inside the figure. So we'll see how he gets on. But yeah. So hopefully that'll go in. That's on the interiors, which we're going to be doing after we've done the LEDs. So we're getting there slowly but surely. Can't wait to get him out onto the outside and have a run with him. I know soon that we're going to be let out, so we can go and do some flying bits. And just a quick teaser while we're here as well. We've got some other buggies that we've also got. So hello RC guys, and this is my scratch built interior. It's a semi-scale interior for my Range Rover. I'm just trying to get some basic shapes in so it looks somewhere near from a distance. I'm no expert. I've been fabricating this out of plasticard, the polystyrene sheets that you can buy from most bottle shops. So I've made, as you can see, some front seats, a rear bench, some center console, main dashboard area, and man, of course, I've actually purchased, but it's a little bit overscale, so I've had to chop him down a bit to fit him in. And trying to get the basic shapes, a little bit more shapes to do for some air vents to go on the top for the dashboard. And as you can see, I've also tried to replicate a dashboard as well, and a binnacle area as well. Try and give it some authentic look with some dials. Those are all hand painted on, so you have to forgive my rough modelling skills, but it's somewhere near, and give it some sort of scale like finish. And the idea is to make it look somewhere near. Anyway, so onwards, got some painting to do as well, as you can see, and tidying up, and see how we go and see how it looks, and I'll show you it in the car. So I've now completed the semi-scale interior. Done all I need to do now on the actual plasticard and the fabrication. So added a few things onto the dashboard, like some vents, which I'll put some paint on shortly to make it look a little bit more realistic. Done the rear section here, just so that it covers the boot area. And you've now got the bench seat at the back and the driver and the dash door, as before. How did it look in the car? So it sits on the chassis, collecting these front postal areas and the rear postal areas. So it sits in place and locks in place without having to put any velcros or anything like that. So that's how it sits inside the chassis. And this is kind of how it's going to look. So within, so it kind of looks scale-like, which isn't too bad. And hopefully so kind of see driver's seat, driver, back seat, bench, and the rear of the vehicle sort of covered, hides those electronically bits, and so kind of makes it look a little bit more realistic. So that's the hope, that's the idea. And yeah. Yeah, not too bad. Semi-scale. So next stage, it's put some colour and paint it and see if we can make it look a little bit better than the white. So my scratch built interior is coming along. A little bit more painting to do, but main bulk of the painting of the main structure's all been done, and it's going to kind of look like that. Got the man to finish off, which I'm about to do, and a very sort of semi-scale type interior, and then hopefully look a little bit like this. So, a little bit more painting to do. Be back soon. So this is my finished semi-scale interior that I've built from scratch using plasticard and cutting and placing together. It's fairly basic interior. Appreciate my modelling skills are a little bit limited, and as you can see though, it's not too bad. You can see he looks a little bit better than the previous. Yeah, he's even got a little bit of a face and sits behind the wheel. So let's see what it looks like inside the vehicle. And so this is what it looks like from within the vehicle. Kind of looks semi-scale. Looks like he's about to go for a drive. And kind of looks somewhere near. There we are. And that's a scratch built interior from plasticard, semi-scaled. Tell me what you think.